things look a little different around here, and I thought I would jump on and share what's going on in the studio. I've been a fiber artist for the past 20 years and started this channel as a way to teach a larger audience all at once. I've been an instructor for a long time, one-on-one classes here in Western New York, but I thought I would start a YouTube channel so I could teach more people at once. But it's March now, and back in December, I decided to pivot a little bit artistically, not a little bit, a lot. I have been, for the past 5 to 8 years, painting and drawing a little off to the side, a little behind the scenes. I had an Etsy shop that sold journals, but I really hadn't taken it much further than that. And this past December, I decided to really give it a go. I'm going to put fiber art aside for a while and really focus on my pen and ink drawings and my watercolor. I've always felt that that's a more expressive art form for me personally, and it's what my fiber arts were kind of missing. So I've decided to just give it a go. We'll see what it takes to be a professional artist. So this is kind of a welcome and an introduction that nobody really asked for, but I talk to you in my head all the time, like while I'm driving, so I thought I would just get it out on camera, and it'll be a good place to go from, like a good starting spot that I can continue on from. And I thought I would open up my journey to the world at large so that you can see the ups and downs and the internal mental ramblings that I go through, and see if I can make a go of this. So here's where we stand right now, where the studio is. I have started a website, foxtrotstudio.com, and I've taken my old designs and I'm offering them on prints, cards, and then journals are coming. They're still on my Etsy shop. I just need to move them over to my new standalone website. So there's that. I'm also continuing to draw and paint and creating new art. I'm getting that photographed right now at a professional photography place, and those will be available for prints and cards on the website. Here's one of my first rambles. The artwork that I was doing 5 years ago was very illustrative, and it looks really cute on journals. It looks really great on cards and even on prints for wall decor for a really cute cottagecore aesthetic. And I really love doing it. It's very much my aesthetic. It's my vibe. I love the magic of the woods and woodland creatures, things like that. So it resonates with me. However, since I came back to drawing more regularly, because every morning I get up and draw, I'm finding that I'm doing some weirder things and I'm stepping out of my comfort zone more and more, and I like it. It's just that I'm not sure will translate really well in the illustration realm. I don't know if it's quite fine art, but I'm not sure it's a card you'd send your mom. So I'm weighing those two different paths. Do I go illustrative and have a really great little stationery shop that I just love, interacting with my customers? Those are all great things that I like doing anyway. Or do I throw myself into this sort of new path that's very much experimental and see where that takes me? If there are galleries that would be interested in it, if there are people that buy originals that would be interested in that. I know nothing about that path. The greater art world is not my scene. I didn't go to art school. So that's definitely, there's a lot to learn there and a lot of mentorship I need to go find to figure that out. So those are the two different paths. I think the general opinion is do both. You know, don't limit yourself, explore it all. However, my other issue is that I have two toddlers. I have 6 children, and the other 4 are adults or teenagers. And then I get these 2 little blessings. They are 4 and 3. They were a family adoption, so they weren't quite planned for, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And they come first. So I have to really prioritize them in my day. It leaves me very little time for running a business or doing art, which I know a lot of women struggle with. So I think that that's going to be another element of this journey for anybody out there that wants to be an artist to follow along with. Also, to give me advice on, if you figured it out, please let me know, because I haven't. I mean, this is my 6th time, my 3rd set of 2 kids around, and it's still a struggle. I'm in my late 40s, and I have not figured it out yet. So if there's anybody out there that has, let me know in the comments. Tell me how to do it all. But that being said, my time is limited. If I want to do something really well, I can't do it all. I need to choose. And right now I have little baby steps in both worlds, to see which one I like better, which one's more comfortable. Comfortable is a rough word. More exciting, and which one challenges me, and which one I see more of a future with, whether that's being a stationery owner and an illustrator, or trying to step into more of a fine art path. And there's a part of me that's also thinking there is time for both of those as the boys get older. Like once they're both in school, maybe doing both is going to be a no-brainer, and this won't be a struggle. But right now, today, at the end of March in 2026, I have a 4-year-old and a 3-year-old. And I counted up, I have about 12 hours alone a week, because the 4-year-old's in preschool and the 3-year-old goes to daycare 3 days a week, but for a limited amount of time. And within those 12 hours, I'm also getting laundry done and running errands, and heaven forbid somebody's sick and needs a doctor's appointment, or is just sick and with me, because it's really, really easy to use a dip pen when a 3-year-old's helping you. But I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. I don't know what it's gonna look like. And if anybody has any advice, if anybody wants to just cheer me on, if anybody else is in the same boat, if you're a step ahead or a step behind and want to join along, let me know in the comments. And I hope you hit the like and follow button and are here with me for the rest of the journey.